There's lively exchanges about ways of handling matters. Um, we just keep getting more and more information, more suggestions on how people handle things. I think that has helped a lot because when I started, I said there were, I think, 72 in the country. It was sort of hard to have somebody else to discuss anything with. Whereas now, not only do we have colleagues in the building, but all over the country.
I know that most of what you've done necessarily is routine, but are there any dramatic moments in the courtroom that you can recall?
I mean, I've got to honestly say, in the 30 plus years that I've been in this position, I don't think there's been any day that I could say has been boring, um, not challenging, devoid of things to do. So I think I'm extremely fortunate in that respect. That I think very few people can, or at least of my friends, they'll say they got up in the morning and they didn't want to go to work, and I've never felt that way.
We've talked about some of the more legally involved questions. Are there some cases or moments in the courtroom that are particularly humorous in your memory that were funny?
Yeah, one comes to mind. With the title of magistrate, a litigant addressed me as Your Majesty. And I kind of thought that was neat. But, I mean, every now and then things are said, and it's sort of hard to keep a straight face in the courtroom.
What year did you retire?
I retired 4 years ago, '05.
And were you recalled pretty quickly after that?
The next day.
And that was
and that's a year-to-year recall.
Has your experience in that status been any different than your previous
No,
experience?
it could, in the sense that I can elect to take a lesser caseload. What I have elected to do is take a full caseload, the same as any of my colleagues.
You started to talk about this earlier in terms of what magistrate judges can take on, but in your experience, how different is what you're handling now from, say, 10 or 20 years ago?
I'd say it's like day and night, because we've gone beyond the prisoner case and the Social Security appeal to any case that's filed in federal court. With the parties' consents, we handle it to final disposition. Without the consent, we handle it through dispositive motions. So there's a tremendous difference in the workload now.
This might be a kind of a similar question to the one I just asked, but has your view of the law changed over time?
Just greater and greater respect for the law and our system of interpreting the law, the court system. And then again, as I've been exposed to more people within the system, a greater appreciation for it.
Is there any advice that you can put into words to someone that might be coming onto the bench as a magistrate judge, if you were taking them aside and giving them some?
I think keep an open mind, work to the best of your ability, and when you've reached a decision, accept the decision you've made and move on.